Hi everybody, this is Mark from pl.co.uk, and this week on the website we're running a tribute to Dr. Stuart Ashens, and along with an interview with the great man, we've got this, a hardware review. Here we go, this is the N-Joypad plug-and-play console. 59 games in 3 compact discs. Shouldn't that be on? Anyway, what's this? Plug directly into your TV and play. So one of those many plug-and-play games that you get nowadays, except this isn't actually based on a pre-existing console. Right, got some baseball there, some other weirdness, oh, tennis. Some driving, your bog standard gem-based puzzle game. Now what's this at the bottom? This product is a patent. Advanced Byte Limited will take legal action against violators for copyright infringement or imitation in any forms. Funny imitation that, because it looks kind of like a PlayStation with a disc in the middle there. The 2 joypads. We've got there a couple of the discs, the cables. Now as you can probably see in the corner, I got this from my local second-hand emporium for a total of £4.99. Is that still too much money? Who knows? Let's have a quick look. Right, we've got the box there. Oh, this on the bottom. Colours and decorations may vary, blah 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 blah, standard safety warning, blah blah. Yeah, it actually takes 4 AA batteries, it doesn't run off the mains. Interesting. On the other side, bigger picture of the console, more discs, same pictures of the games, more milk print. Now, what's this we have on the end here? Boys Toys Electronic Boys 369/3988. Now, from my years of working at Argos in a previous life, I can tell you that's actually a 7-digit catalogue code. So it most likely came from them. Interesting. So, let's open the box, see what we got inside. There we are. Got the console itself, a couple of joypads. Have a look at them. Not too bad. Let's have a quick look at the cable. What kind of connection we got? Oh, it looks a bit like a GameCube controller connection. A few more holes in it, but there we go. Joypad itself, 4 buttons, A, B, X, Y, start and select, D-pad. Now the D-pad, every direction is its own separate button. Interesting, I hope you're taking notes on this, Microsoft. That's how you make a D-pad. Pad itself feels a bit light and flimsy, almost certainly hollow. So, you got that. And we got another one, which, it's still got this little black twizzle thing on it. Not a good sign, not a good sign. Either the person that had it before me didn't bother with it, or just didn't have that many friends. So, next up, we got the console itself. Kind of looks like a PlayStation from the top. Weird symbol on there. Press to open. Now you got your 2 controller ports. Doesn't do anything. Power switch, reset button. What's this on the bottom? Important, if there are any reliability or performance issues, new batteries should be inserted. There's a battery hatch. Standard quality control sticker, do not bin. There we go. The audio out and your video. Covers it. Press to open. Oh, bloody hell, what was that? Well, that's the inside. You've got a spindle, which feels more like a button, and these weird little knob things here. Now, where are the... Oh, here we go. Here are the discs that fell out of it. Well, they're not actually compact discs, like it says on the box. They're just discs of plastic that have a weird little groove cut into them. There we go, that's disc 1. Intelligence Game Series. Well, there's only 9 of them, so presumably not that intelligent. Next one up, Sport Adventure. A few more there, you've got 20 games on that one. Same again, just a disc with a weird groove cut into it. And the last disc, Action Game Series, 30 games. There we go. So, I see. So, you've actually cheated here. There's no games on the discs. Presumably when you put that on the spindle, you press down one of the 3 buttons here, which will tell the machine which games to boot up. So you have the small one, it will just press down the first switch, and the big one will press all 3 down. Cheeky, very cheeky. Well, the flap feels very loose and flimsy. It's just a spring holding it on there. So, very cheap, very light. Feels like tat, probably will be tat. So, let's not judge it yet. Let's try the games. Right, let's have a look at the games. This is the first one I've picked. This is called Fun Click. Very simple puzzle game, not the kind you'll find on any mobile phone. Match the shapes together, they disappear. Match more shapes together until they disappear as well. Repeat the fade, increasing your score, so on and so forth. Next up we have a game simply called Matching. It's a very simple parlour game. There's a bunch of cards, you turn 2 over at a time. When you match the 2 faces together, they disappear. And you keep doing that until all the cards are done. Then you do it all over again with the same symbols. Here we have Abacus. It's your fairly standard columns ripoff. Although it should be mentioned that there's also a Tetris ripoff and a Pac-Man ripoff, and well, you'll see later lots of other ripoffs on here. It's fairly functional and not too much fun really, but passes the time. Okay, this is Underworld. It's quite possibly my favourite game on the whole compilation. I've spent about an hour or so playing this. I know, a whole hour. You run around, click these little weird Bible things from the corners of the screen and put them in the big block in the middle, all the while shooting the ghosts and demons that come along, while trying not to get crushed. Quite fun. This is Future Copter, which looks and plays a lot like the old 8-bit Airwolf games did, i.e. it's pretty impossible. You fly around, you blow up some ships, you also can blow up holes in walls. It's quite good fun, and there's a map editor for when you get bored of playing these maps. Next! Now, what games collection would be complete without your Arcanide clone? And here we go, this is this one, it's called Diamond. It works quite well, there's lots of different power-ups and different blocks to blow up. The only difference is that the level ends when you collect the gem rather than destroying all the blocks. As far as clones go, I've played worse. No, you're not seeing things, this game is called Need for Speed, although it's not a chav racer, it's your basic Spy Hunter clone really. Not too great. You get some power-ups later on which are quite fun, like the oil slicks and gases and whatnot, but it's crap. Okay, this next game is for the furries. It's called Championship Wrestling, and everything in it is some kind of either teddy bear or pig or raccoon. It's all very strange. I can't seem to work out what's going on. People throw power-ups into the ring randomly. It's mad as tits, basically. This is Super Elf. I was a bit disappointed to find it wasn't a Zelda clone. It's actually more of a Wonder Boy clone, despite the main sprite looking like Boink from the Boink games, funnily enough. You run along, you jump over stuff, you run along and jump over more stuff. It's very repetitive and very boring. And while we're on the subject of clones, this is Jumpin' Journey, or as you can tell just by glancing at it, this is what the Mario Brothers got up to before they became Super. You run around, you jump on tracks, you hit power-ups. It's all very boring and derivative. Yawn. Dr. Ashens fans recognise this as Karateka on the NES. Well, actually here it's called Neighbourhood Smash, and it's just as bad as it was on the NES. The best bit? The end. And the last game I'm going to show you today is this one here. It's called Covert Soldier, and it's basically a running, gunning shooter. Although I don't know what's so covert about it. I can't imagine Solid Snake or Sam Fisher wearing a white jumpsuit, but still. It's quite good fun, not unlike a horizontal space harrier. Before I get to the final summary, I thought I'd take a few moments to look up that 7-digit code that was on the side of the box. And sure enough, there it is on the Argos website for the princely sum of £9.99. So, if you really want to pick one up, that's where you can go. I've no idea it's available in other countries, but that's where it is.
So, the big question, was it worth the money? Well, I only paid £5 for it rather than the standard £10 Argos price, so I don't really feel that ripped off. If you've got any under 12s in the house and they want to play a video game or two, you could do a lot worse than throw it their way. If they break it, it's not the end of the world. It's nice and cheap. Although, given the price of second-hand retro games nowadays, you could probably do a lot better than buying this. As it's only really just a cheap NES ripoff. There we go. N-Joypad. Does what it says on the box? Well, not really.